Welcome to the CTO Focus session, where I have the pleasure to welcoming the CTIO of Telefonica Group, Enrique Blanco. Such a great opportunity to talk to you about where the industry is going. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Erik.
And if I start with a recent announcement where we jointly launched a new venture, making sure that the industry can collaborate on network assets, getting them out to developers. What's your take on that? How important is it for the industry, and perhaps also how important is it for operators?
This is the most relevant announcement that we as an industry did in the past 30 years. Mm-hmm. It is how we are redefining how you can be accessing to our services in a standardized way. It is amazing from the point of view of how the industry is accessing to our network services and so on, and with a huge impact on how we are planning, designing, and defining the network. Till today, we are building a best effort network, so we are trying to improve the quality, but with this way of thinking, the JV concept, so we are just introducing a new way to design and to planning the network itself. We are not building best effort network, we are building network for customers. We are building network for customers that they are invoking services. And the huge effort that we have been doing, guaranteeing that all the application, all the services, all the exposition of the services, so in a standardized way through camera from the network, had been one of the most amazing and deep movement that we did in the industry.
Big words, the biggest in 30 years. But I agree with you, Enrique, because if we can make sure that these capabilities that you have are made available, readily available, ultimately to developers and applications, allowing them to differentiate the services and making sure that they get the service that they need. We made a huge shift in the industry,
Absolutely.
The logic as well as providing more value for your customers. So great achievement, but also, of course, a lot more to come in this space.
Yeah, we are starting. So, but this is a new concept. This is a new for us. It is amazing to have the opportunity to fight in this area that we have been forgetting in the past year. So it's amazing for us.
And ultimately, this will be exposed over new network APIs, and developers will find new ways to use your network. What are the most exciting use cases from your point of view? What are the things that you think will happen here? Good
question. So first, we have been working for many years in some functionalities they are embedded in the 5G standalone. Slicing it is a good example. And we were thinking on how we can expose slices in terms of quality of service for our customer. But with this concept, so we are just including for all the network possibilities, offering our customer the possibility, for instance, of quality on demand. That is going to be amazing. Location helping to some sectors of the banking, trying to guarantee that the people that it is invoking with a credit card, we can guarantee where he's located in front of the ATM. So there is a lot of services. So we are, but for me, QoD, quality on demand, location and security, it is going to be the most relevant use cases, and that we are really trying to provide it. So if we cannot do it, so we do not deserve to be part of this industry.
But I think some of the use cases that you have shown, they are starting to exercise that quality on demand. You also mentioned something which I think many recognize as fraud prevention or security. When banks and other financial institutes or even point of sales situations are making use of advanced positioning, knowing that you are making the purchase in the right area and you can increase the security level and prevent fraud. Those cases are actually happening.
They're happening
here now. So I think that there is a journey here in terms of the early applications, ultimately to the more advanced ones. Some of them I think we're expecting that developers will invent for us.
We are just, we have services that they are just used by some customer banking in Brazil, most relevant customers. So we are just developing some QoD for one of the main video providers in the network, in the real network that we have in the social network. So I'm extremely optimistic in this. Do you know which is my main concern? We need to guarantee that we are offering services, we need to offer and we need to deserve. So we cannot fail. And you know, network guys, we don't fail.
No, I think that's actually a good starting point, Enrique. Networks shouldn't fail and network guys don't fail. Last topic. Now we're talking a lot about Gen AI across, I think, the stack from enhancing customer experience and working with customer management all the way down to the different layers of the stack. What's your view on Gen AI and how we're going to use AI technologies in general, or perhaps specifically Gen AI in the network and together with the networks?
We are intensive in the use of AI for the automation of our network. So we have hundreds of use cases helping us trying to be much more efficient, how we are managing, how we are predicting, how we are monitoring the network. So we have a huge experience in that, but we don't have still the experience and the knowledge that we need in Gen AI. Gen AI for us, it is something who will be changing our mindset, will be changing how we are planning, implementing, controlling the networks. But today, the 90% of the total effort it is out of Gen AI, but I don't have any doubt that in the next future, with the architecture that we are proposing, with the new services that we are proposing, how we need to be planning the network that we were mentioning before with the Open Gateway project, Gen AI should be a critical tool helping us trying to build, manage, plan, and control the network that we are doing today. I'm fully convinced that that will be an extraordinary tool, but today, so we need to guarantee that all the knowledge and all the effort that we are doing using the previous tool that we have, helping us trying to use this tool, trying to improve. We are working, we are learning.
Well, I think we are learning and learning together. I think this is really where we can work together as an industry and in some cases also bring in knowledge from the outside. So I think this is still early days, but a lot of opportunity I see as well in that area. So big thanks, Enrico, for this quick chat, and good luck now with the evolution of the network. I think
an honor
fantastic
to be here,
starting
as
point.
usual. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.